Hey everybody, you join me out on the LXR380 on dry roads nonetheless. I'm going to go and do those 0 to 60 times I was going to try and do the other day. Oh my god, they're dry. They're actually dry. I don't know what the roads down the road will be like. It actually really feels like spring now. Oh, I'm getting excited. Very excited. Oh yeah, of course, people will be saying to me, Spicy, when are you going to get the top speed run of this bike done? This is not a 125. And for the same reason I didn't do a top speed run on any of the things that weren't 125s in the past, I'm not doing it on this. However, I will convey that information in the review at the end, you know. I think I went on a trip to Mexico recently. Took this in my hand luggage, did a quick top speed run and came back. The reason I want to do the 0 to 60 is because it's more reasonable, it's more real world than, you know, top speed runs. How many times do you max out the top speed of your bike? It's a 125 regularly. There's millions of people going to go, I do it on every ride. If I don't get the top speed on my ride, I don't go home. I live at top speed. If I'm not doing top speed, I ain't breathing. In the real world, you do 0 to 60 a lot more, and that's the bit you do off lights and stuff, and that's the bit that's fun because it's got acceleration and power and blah blah blah. The CBR 500R is reported of having a 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds, which is the same as a Ferrari Testarossa. I know the top speed's different, but the 0 to 60 bit's the same. I have a feeling that might get missed in my interview with a driving instructor when I made that comparison. People aren't like, but the top at 170 miles an hour or something. It's like, yeah, but when do you ever do that? I am going to be using indicated speed for this, not GPS, and the reason for that is simple. All my other tests have been indicated speed, so it's a level playing field, and I want to compare it to the CBR 500R with its 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds, and I can always guarantee you that Honda didn't use GPS to get that. That would again be indicated and probably generous. I doubt these roads will be dry, but the bit where I want to go to up here will be. Oh my god, it's actually dry down in these roads too. It's amazing. Oh, it's that rev limiter! It kicks in way before I expect it to. Just like the RC390 by KTM, the rev limiter comes in quicker than I'd expect, but with that it's a single cylinder and you can kind of understand it. This is a parallel twin. Oh, I said it would be dry down here. No, this is just, that is actual poo. I can smell it. That is not even mud, it's poo. It is a pooey road. Oh man, that proper stinks. Stinky, stinky! Oh, poor I hate that name. I really do. Okay. Now I have to remember the rev limiter comes in around 9.5, so I don't want to hit that to get my absolute best 0 to 60 time. Anyone coming? No one even near. But I also need to make sure I look down to get the time. And that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Interesting. I think I might have shifted too short. Actually, yeah, clutchless shifting. That was an improvement. Oh my god, this bit's downhill. It does not feel like this is that was going uphill that time, but this is downhill. This is a freaky road. That section in the middle there is the flattest bit, so I'll do it on there. I have no idea how long that was. I'm only going to have to do this, like, work it out in post-production. It'd be interesting to find out. Well, that would have given us a ballpark figure anyway. Well, there you go. Do you want to join me for a little ride as I head on back that way? Got dry roads at last. And that is why you go sensibly. I was like, oh, a nice corner, shall I lean into it properly? If I had done, my head would have been in front of that truck. I don't think I could have got it much faster than that, you know. I got off the line well, clutchless shifted, so there's no time delay lost for that. It was hard on the throttle, under the red limiter just. I'm pretty happy that's about the most I could get out of this bike anyway, given I am 6'4" and a big old chap, and this road's not dry, it's just crap. I also have to say, these tyres, which are, of course, Chinese, I really like them. They're good. Even in the cold and the wet, they feel fine. I mean, if you're going to push them up to the absolute maximum abilities of what they can do, maybe they're not as good. But they're certainly not like hard and skittish on cold days. They actually feel like they've got some grip on. Today, with the dry road, they actually feel great. I'm feeling loads of confidence in them. They are pretty soft, as I've mentioned, so maybe they won't last as long as Chinese tyres normally do, because that's what they're after in the Asian market. They want a tyre that lasts for 50,000 miles. I mean, I'm sure they would have steel tyres if they could work out some way of getting a little bit of grip out of them. Oh, I wonder if the road on the other side's going to be wet like this, or whether it's going to be dry. I hope it's dry. Oh no, dead badger! Squadger! I have to say, I really like the handling of this bike. It's good. It's very light, it's very direct. Thought they were going wide. Speed limit. At this moment in time, I want to give a huge thanks to my Patreon supporters, to everyone who likes my videos, watches them regularly, shares them, has helped me in the past, is going to support me in the future, and just smashes the fuck out of that like button, or the like out of the fuck button, whichever way round you'd rather. I really do appreciate it, and I get to do stuff like this. I kind of call it work. I suppose we should also give a thanks to Lexmoto for being nuts enough to lend me bikes, knowing what I'm going to do to them. You really don't have to move your weight around all that much on this to get it to go in corners nicely. Like my X36 is a big, heavy girl. You have to really get over the side of it just to get it stable in the corners. This, you don't have to like hang off the side of it too much unless you're going something a little bit higher. Oh, is it dry? Is it not? I don't know. stripe. This bit's not dry though. Like the LXR can pull an octopus up a hill. Anyway. I seriously like this little bike. Now I've been riding quite a long time and I've had my full license a good few years now, and I've ridden a crap ton of bikes in those years. Now things like this, the little 300, 380, you know, it feels more like what a 125 did to me back in the day. You know, you feel like you can ride it to its absolute limits. No, I can't. I can ride it to my absolute limits, should I say that. Even a 125, most people can't ride to its limits as much as they like to think they could. And if you ever want to question that, just get yourself an opportunity to have a race against a, I don't know, a professional racer on a 125 versus you on like a 250 or a 300 or a 400, maybe even a 600 in some cases. They're going to kick your ass. It's that whole thing when you think you're fast and then fast passes. Okay, well let's call an end to this one here. This 0 to 60 video ended up probably being more about me ragging it around in the country roads. But now that I've actually got this on some decently dry roads, it's so much fun. It's a good little bike. I like it. It's kind of a shame that I won't have it like into the spring where it properly warms up. But, you know, we gotta keep moving forward. We've got to make that next video. So don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see some more. I do all sorts of stuff. And if you really want to help support me, as I say, join my Patreon. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.